What is going on, guys? Connor here, and in this video I'm going to take you guys through and tell you guys what they don't tell you about an ACL meniscus tear injury and repair. So let's get into it. Okay, so the thing that they don't tell you about an ACL meniscus tear and repair and the surgery of an ACL meniscus tear is that you'll notice, if any of you guys out there have torn, that sometimes you'll get this weird pain that they don't really tell you, but sometimes it comes and goes. I get this pain when I walk sometimes, but overall it feels way better than it did. I just thought I would tell you guys that is what happens for me, is that I still get some pain kind of from my ACL meniscus tear, but it's not really that terrible. So I just wanted to tell you guys what is actually happening with my ACL meniscus tear and what I experienced on an ACL meniscus tear repair. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys upstairs. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this other trick that they didn't really tell me about my ACL meniscus tear, and I've noticed, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but another thing I've noticed when I got my ACL meniscus tear repaired is that whenever I get on my knees, I don't know if you can tell, but it hurts to still lean back like this, even though it's still repaired. But yeah, so whenever I get on my knees, it still feels weird because the meniscus is right here. It supports the knee joint and the ACL is inside the knee. And so it just feels weird. Whenever I get on my knees when I'm like doing stuff, for example, let's say I'm like trying to stretch, trying to do child's pose, I still get this weird feeling in my knee. And it still feels so tight. It hurts a little when I lean back, so I can't really lean back that far. But if any of you guys out there are experiencing or have torn an ACL or meniscus, let me know, like, if you're having the same problem as me, is that I can't really go deep like when I'm bending still, because it still hurts even though it's completely repaired. I just thought I would tell you that whenever I get on my knees, I still feel a weird pain in my right knee. I can't really lean back on my ACL meniscus tear that good, or my right knee that good, because that's the knee I tore my ACL meniscus on. So yeah, it's just weird. That's two things that they don't really tell you about ACL meniscus tears, or an ACL or just a meniscus tear. But yeah, just whenever I get on my knees, it still feels weird because it feels like there's a little bump, because meniscus is like on my right side. So this feels weird when I'm like on my knees walking. But if you just kind of like go like this and like stretch out like this, eventually it kind of hurts to like lean back for me. But alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I just thought I would tell you two things that they don't tell you about ACL and meniscus tears, and my experience on the two things that I still feel even though my ACL meniscus tear is repaired. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on, because I release 2 new videos every single Tuesday and Friday, and you don't want to miss it. And comment down below if you have experienced an ACL meniscus tear, or an ACL tear, or just a meniscus tear, and tell me your thoughts on what your knee is feeling and if you're having the same problem as me, because as I've told you guys, when I get on my knees to stretch or do something like that, I get a pain in my back of my knee still, even though my knee is completely healed. So just comment down below, and I'll be sure to reply to every comment, because I want to talk to you guys and inspire you guys as well, and help you guys go along the way. All right, guys, gains out.